Okay. Welcome everyone to a special episode. Sorry, welcome everyone to the next to a special episode. We're working what we have. All right. Okay, we're back. So as you can see, we're on the boat.
We're out here chilling. Over the last days with the family in Jamaica, so we're out here just before trade. We have a practice game today, and we have a surprise for you. We're out here on the boat with family. We're enjoying, so we decided to do the show.
Yeah. So sorry if hopefully the internet stays stable. Obviously, we're out, so it might cut in and out. Also, hopefully you guys can hear us okay. Maybe let's speak a bit louder. But let us know in the comments. Hey Richie, Richie, can you hear us okay?
Oh, we're looking forward.
Yeah, the kids are the players are playing balls now.
Yeah, they're playing football.
What's the what have the name?
Yeah, let's send a link to Richie so Richie can come on the show.
Okay, yeah, Richie will send you a link.
We have a lot to discuss. Nice. We send the link out to Whisper as well.
Okay. So part of the title was talking about the players leaving Europe soon. So I know this was last time, but before that trip, it's a nice little thing for some players and everybody. So where exactly? Bill, I have to speak a bit louder because
People down here as well.
I think let us know if you can hear us at all. I know it's a little bit windy, but hopefully you can still hear us.
How's that? Better? We project our voice, turn on music.
Yeah.
Give you a little of our selection today.
Oh, we might mention copyright. The music will people come and say stop playing our music.
All right. No, we're good. We're good and stuff. Yeah, so welcome.
Yeah. Okay, they can hear. Good. All right. So so the players are going to Europe soon, right? We can start there, maybe.
Yeah, let's start with there in August. We're going for the final phase of this generation.
Okay, we're back. Sorry.
Yeah, so you probably may have a little of that because it holds maybe about miles out to sea and so you'll have that good. But wait, how Phoenix has worked over the years is we take one generation of players. And we're doing it from their 12 years old until their maturity level. So where we are now is the boys are between 16, 17, 18, which is signing level. And they started off their first trip to Genk. Who's that?
That's Richie.
Hey, bring on Richie.
Richie Axel.
Yeah, I'm here, man. Go on talk, coach. I'm here.
Okay. We added Axel and we added Giselle. Cousins. Mommy. Stepmom.
Yeah, can you guys hear us? Where's that camera?
Turn on your cameras, guys. Turn on your cameras. Yeah, so. All right, so where we are in 2000. Brought over the first set of players to play against. Yeah, we lost that game by 21-6. We we came back.
Guys, if you're playing music, that's not what it is. If you're playing music, just oh, there we go. Yeah, just stop playing any music or mute yourself.
Axel is joining us from Barcelona, Spain. He's the father of Alex, who is our resident Dennis the Menace, but a really good player. Right? And Giselle knows his mom. That's Demoy Bigfield. Mr. Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Giselle. And you know, Richie is our coach, father, and Forza, one team player. And so we're going into. So what I'm doing is giving a little background to what we're doing. And so we started losing our first game. So the gang Whisper is calling me on the line. Normally taking call. Whisper, I'm on line now. What are you doing? I'm on show now. Phoenix show. So come on. Yeah. So we went in 2015, 16. Played against Genko, lost 21-2. Came back 1 year later. 2 years later. 28, nothing. And then we beat Genk by 5-3. We played a lot of other teams winning. So we continued to improve, learn from our mistakes, got better. Improved on that, and now we have our players playing at a level where they've gone to last year. They went to England, and we've gone a far away with a real Sociedad where they did well, dominated the training very well. Now we have them all at the age we played in the money cup, did well in the money cup. Now we have them at the age where we want to move the players into Europe. So this trip will be an introductory trip for our young U17, U16s, and a final showcase of our players like Whisper and Dante and Duffy and Shade and Hoodie, and ensuring that those guys are moving into the professional football realm. So we're happy. It's going to be a really big push. Our parent body has always been very strong, very supportive. So just don't worry.
Guys, the camera picture might change the angle just because if I pitch with it too much.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah.
Richie, welcome. What are you doing today?
I'm actually working on a video shoot today.
Okay, excellent. We have another big announcement. Phoenix has been asked to take over the program at Papine High School, and so we have it as not just a part of our game plan, but our duty to continue to spread the brand and spread. Two of our coaches will also be taking on that mantle, Richie and Dave Peter, and so we have already started the program coaching there, and it's really going well. The development is going there, so we're kind of happy with it. Richie, what do you think about the challenge?
It is a new challenge, something that I'm willing to take on. The boys are not too bad, you know. I don't know if our level of experience is coaching is getting better, but when in implementing this system into Papine, and Papine have a understanding, it makes me look as if my work is a bit easier than when I just started at Mona, I must say.
It's a lot easier. Once you understand it, it's easy to partake. It's a screw. So that's what we try to do. We want to spread it. The more schools come on board, the more able to spread it. And we did a good job at Mona last year getting that done. So
it's not just going into these big established programs are going in and really working on it.
Yeah.
Ground up almost. Because last year Mona did play for Payne.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's good to see that. Yeah, you're going to some of the privileged schools to improve their programs.
Well, I don't think they're underprivileged at all. I think they're actually. I think Papine has a really good facility actually.
Okay.
They have a really nice field. They even have a farm in the school.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. They have a farm behind there that they use, and they kind of a lot of good subsistence. The field is nice level. It's not the biggest field, but it's also big function good. The staff there is good, and like Mona, they're motivated to improve.
Someone's asking just to clear it up. Does that mean you stop working with Mona?
No, it doesn't. It means that I continue to run Mona, along with Stoner and Mr. Taylor, and Richie and Dayton run Papine. Yeah, and it becomes more of a unification of the development of the football and very fierce competition between us because now we want bragging rights over each other. So if Richie can and we can beat Mona this year, I can't talk to you again. I talk back. Right? So no, it doesn't mean I'll stop at Mona. It means that Mona now will be efficient because it's not just us that will be developed in a system. It will be Papine as well.
Yeah. So I want to hear from Axel. Axel's in Barcelona.
Axel is in Barcelona.
So Axel, so during this European tour, will you be making a stop?
Yeah, we'll be going to Spain because we have Real Sociedad. Yeah.
I can hardly hear you.
Can you hear us well?
Not really very well. Can you speak up louder?
Okay, yeah. So I just wanted to ask you, how do you feel about the academy players and them taking this trip to Spain now? I know that's your backyard right now. So are you looking forward to maybe seeing them up there?
I feel really excited. I probably, when they go, I'll be back in Jamaica, so won't be able to join them here, which I would love to. But I feel excited. I think it's a great opportunity for them to show their skills, and I know what they do in the field. If they play as a team and they listen to the coach to do what they have to do, I mean, they're a big challenge and they're a great team in defense and in offense as well. So they have a great players, singly, and as a team, I think the credo is they show the way to do the things.
Yeah, so I'm excited. I mean, and we're doing our best. I think that's a good thing that's happening. I think I like the principals of both schools, very dedicated people and good friends as well. So the competition will be good and we'll be working hard to develop the football. We'll give Phoenix a bigger catchment net in terms of development for in terms of raw material to develop. So we'll have players. I saw some players at Papine that were good, very good raw material. I think I'd be glad to have them join Phoenix as well. So,
and I guess seeing what you've done with Mona, I guess them a bit more motivated to some of those players.
Yeah, of course.
Excited for what can come next season. So I want to ask her, any of the or how many academy players, I should ask, are going on the trip to Europe? Just to see.
No, a total of about 38. Because we'll be playing U17 and U19. So we will have some that will cross over, like Whisper and Dante, and then we'll have the seniors in the bracket. So it's important because if all goes as the plan, we may sell 7-8 players. Because when you look at the Whisper, he's 17 this year. The Don Dove, he's already 18. Nosey, Zander is at Fortuna Cologne, but he hasn't signed a pro contract yet. So he'll be 18 this coming year. So if he can get a good contract, in one of those clubs as well, that would be for him. Buster, Dante Duncan, yeah. Shaba from St. Vincent, he's also a top player too. So looking at all of that, plus we have Mike turning 18. so we want to try and get some of those men. Mario Sims.
Yeah, it's cool.
Isco. We want to get them on break or defenders. Get them transferred, start their life, start their professional football life. And it doesn't have to be at the biggest club, But one of the things is when we play those bigger clubs, then smaller clubs will be there watching as well. So opportunities will come from that. So that's what I want to do.
And Giselle is Nosi's, what you
He's a stepmom. He's one of those hybrid kids that has a mom and a stepmom and a dad. So he has a lot of support. Yeah.
So Giselle, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. How are you feeling about this trip for Nosi, for your stepson?
I am overwhelmed. I can't wait for him to reach and start. So I'm just saying thanks to coach to give him that opportunity to go there because that is his dream. Yeah, so I'm really happy for that.
Hold on, let me call him. Yo, Nosy! Come here, quick. Go. Nosy, he reminds me of my grandfather a lot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm always say that too.
So, family members just came down from the States. And what they really look like. I said, Grandpa, believe me, I had to show him a picture. So here he is. Push it. So, you want to
Hey,
talk
baby.
Just we're all organizing or discussing the trip. We want to make sure that we get transfer to the club. What's your feelings on it and what's your feeling of the project?
They must smile.
Good afternoon to all the parents.
Damoy.
For me, it would be a great experience and the exposure to go over to that place. For quite some time now, and he's been training me. And he's helped me, and I feel that me and the team just put in a lot more work. We can go over there and execute. I think this opportunity, not many can get it. So when we get it, we have the opportunity to
Just so Phoenix has it's we pride ourselves on not just the football but the academic. How them people subjects have 11 subjects.
Yeah.
11 subjects.
Including Cape.
Including kids. Yeah. So,
Yeah, he has Cape.
yeah, all later. Still 17.
Yeah.
Very,
He's
very
been
bright.
doing CSEC from 15.
Yeah. So from
Yeah.
15 to take an exam.
From 10th grade, so he start early before majority of the rest.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
very, very proud to have him in our program. Very reliable player.
Yeah.
And also one of the few left-footed holding midfielders around. And so that's been a rare commodity. A lot of people in Europe will be looking for that type of player. You don't hear much of him. And that's you're a midfielder when nobody will call your name. Because your job basically is protect the back and to give it to the creative midfielder. So once you're not in there, then he's doing a great job because it means that for the creative midfielders they have to be called. He has to get the ball from him. Yeah, so he's really the main behind, just like Sander Bidel, a very strong defensive midfielder, and also he has the creativity to play both sides. Very efficient and very intelligent player. Obviously, at the level subject at 13 years old, and he's one of the leading lights behind the owner team. You're one of the captains.
Yeah.
Very happy to have him. So we don't want to keep him because he's been enjoying himself. There's a time for everything, so we want to make sure that.
Facts,
There's any questions there before we
About subjects. So
Thanks. That's the captain's boat.
Chris is Chris come here for the teams that help me with the island sports stuff.
Okay.
I actually invited him to come on the next show, but the next show we'll get you on. Any questions for Nosy here? So he's also going to Europe. So like Greg said, or his next step now, hopefully get the spot up there when we get there. So,
I want to do it with the 13-year-olds, carry them up, show them well, bring them back, get a signing for them in advance so we can move them maybe either in the January window or sign them, get a pre-contract so that when they turn 18 they just go directly and then we can come back, come mash up money, come back. Well, good. Yeah, so how does it feel to also always be telling you that you look like my grandfather? You know my grandfather raised me, right? You know my grandfather? Yeah, my grandfather. My grandfather was a boxer, right? Caribbean championship boxer, footballer, policeman, warden at the prison. Yeah, hold on. Served in World War II in the Royal Air Force. Yeah, that man, they are tough man.
Jack of all trades.
That's what I read because the way he disciplined as a person. Yeah, I remember a lot. And that's how he looked like the play about. You got respect. That's it.
Marvel.
Chris asking what country you're from.
But I sent it out in the group earlier. Looked about 4 countries. And we're doing it roughneck style. As I said to the team, we're not going on a vacation, we're going on a mission. So we'll either stay at the clubs, whatever they can put us up in, or if they're hotels, really cheap hotels, we're going to rent a bus and we're going to drive. So we're going back, we're going to Germany, we're going to Belgium, we're going to France, and we're going to Spain. So we're basically going down that side of Europe. You know, so we're looking to play. Let me tell you, we're looking in Belgium. We have
I'll proper stream probably later this week. You just impromptu, we're here, go live. We'll try our best to so you guys can hear us.
Why do this live now? What am I saying?
You just said why do it now with the breeze loud. I know the wind.
We have to enjoy with them to, work hard, We must have out in every shot be boring sometimes. Sometimes I have to come out and enjoy. We'll shout loud enough so you can hear. Yeah? I know some people don't get a chance to see and enjoy. This one surely club. Island life. Come on. Axel?
Yeah. Axel is
Mexican father.
Oh, Mexican father. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. So, could you tell me Alex? I didn't know that that's Mexican. I didn't know his name.
So he changed the name around, right? So his name is Axel. His son Alex. But he's a good guy, right? But Alex is the devil.
Oh,
the good thing.
You can't help but love it.
The good thing is also travel for the other team.
Eh?
The good thing he's also traveled for the other team.
Yes, because he's a very fierce little defender,
Crazy.
Yeah, so let's talk about the clubs. We're going. We have where are we doing top?
Rick.
Yeah.
I gotta go now. We keep in touch, okay?
All right, no problem. See you later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, so where we have Lille and Lyon from France. We have Hamburg, Dortmund, and Leverkusen from Germany. Real Sociedad, Atletico Madrid, Villarreal from Spain. Belgium, we're looking at Genk, Anderlecht, Club Brugge, Mouscron, Lommel, Standard Liège, Leuven, Ostende, and Soccer Talent Academy in Genk. That's my friend Nino Canales Academy, which we always play. So it's going from August 4th to 20th. So we're really packing in games. Sometimes we might have 2 games per day. And we're traveling a lot. So as I say, we at Phoenix sometimes to train. We play a lot of back-to-back games. Like yesterday we played against Papine. And today we're gonna play against Tivoli under 20. So
Actually we're straight there.
Straight there from here. Yeah, so it gives us a lot of stamina and strength, mental toughness to be able to play both sides. So
Which play about 38 players, I think you mentioned. So we did listed out earlier.
I won't list of them. But it's mostly the top talents. If you look at some of the schoolboy footballers that played, top talent out of Bulmas in the U14 was, and at any level at Bulmas was Jamani Bell and Daniel Scarlett, both raised at Phoenix. Then we have from JC, Dylan John, Bob, Michael Graham. We have from Mona, pretty much almost all Mona's team, because a lot of them are Phoenix as well. We have from Whisper from the KC side. Look at this Whisper in there checking in. He asked if he could come on. Not yet. Okay. Right. So and we have Yaman, Hosai, Zander,
Speaking of Xander, so Xander's playing Honduras with the U20s.
With the U20s.
He's had a good performance since he started. When he starts, when he comes up.
And this guy Ryan and several other people. This is our captain, Philip. And Philip actually drives the bus. Lots of the time, the boys take care of them. We have a player house which is in Harborview right beside us, and he supervises them as well. We're trying to prepare the players to go off on their own professional football. So I purposefully make life hard for them, so they have to cook for themselves. They have to go to the grocery store and buy their own food and cook it. They have to clean, wash, do everything for themselves at the house. So it just goes over, make sure everything is running smoothly. And because that's what's going to happen when they're in Europe by themselves, anytime they go off. And you don't want players to be dependent, you want them to be independent. So that's how we teach them. Them have them enjoyment on the boat and do whatever, but it's important. So
about Xander and
yeah, so Xander, yes, I can see Leon coming on. You see it's cold, right? Cold, right?
really?
Yeah, coming up. Yeah, so Xander is in the under 20.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are saying, Craig, if they fight against the players, don't attack them that much. Yeah. Right? So I want to take you back in history. Right? Because Leon Bailey would not have been the player he is today if I didn't stop and fight for him, because they would have blocked him. No one would have known him. Vin Blade went off and said Leon was an ordinary player, so he didn't select him for his U17 or the U20. Tapper Whitmore didn't select Leon for his U20, nor Kyle, nor any of the Phoenix players. And I lashed out then. But then social media wasn't as powerful as it is today. That's how the repercussions would come in social media over a period of time. Come here. Yeah, so what ended up happening, this is Casey Butler. Say hi, Casey. We're on our show. Yeah, so get ready to go to Europe again. So you ready? Yeah. Yeah, so so I had to fight for Leon back then, right? Now they fought out and blocked Deshaun Richards, and they blocked Akeem Bernard, and they blocked Don Humicha. Best centre half, best striker, best goalkeeper, right? Now Zander would have been blocked as well, but for the fact that we know that Zander is connected to Waterhouse Football Club, where the coach of the under 20 plays, right? The coach of the under 20 coaches. Yeah, so the only reason they didn't try to block Zander was because the coach knew he probably would be facing hell when he went back to his club. Now, the truth of it is that Zander is the best central defensive midfielder at under 20 in the country. As Whisper is the best striker, as Don Mitchell is the best defender. But to admit all of that, right, by taking them on the under 20, would mean that the opportunities that Rudolph Speed and his friends want the world to see his players would be lost. Yeah? So they blocked them. When Zander reached to Honduras, they put Zander on the bench and played 3 attacking midfielders just to fit in Rudolph Speed's players. So immediately I took to the airwaves. I started to complain and let them know that obviously the coach is being controlled by Speed. First game they lost. How much? They drew 1-1 or they lost 5? One was a 1-1 lucky draw. The other one was a 5-0 loss. Yeah. They won a game. Hey Bob, you are shark eat you? Come back, come in, be closer. Yeah, so what we did was we pressed for Zander to play, put a lot of pressure, and Zander played. Now the first game he played, he was undoubtedly man of the match. Created the assist, that got the penalty, and of course everyone is saying, "Oh, Zander is a great player. He should be playing a long time." But if Craig Butler didn't get up and start screaming, he wouldn't have played. If I didn't start screaming with Leon and started to send all the videos back online about it and having lives going on all over the world where Leon has played, he also would not be on it. So for me, I want everybody to understand that, of course, hey, Philip, set up the grill. You know, set up the grill up there. Just set up the grill, man. Set up the grill, so the sticks. Yeah. So, for me, it was important that I defend my players. It's my job. I didn't do it just here. When Leon went to Genk, one of the coaches didn't like him and he didn't want to play. I threatened that Leon was going to move. I went to the Ultras and complained to them. I went and I beat him to Dimitri Nikan and said, listen, we agreed to come to Genk for him to play. They played him. He performed because none of my Phoenix players let us know. He performed and player of the season, Europa goal of the season, Europa team of the season. We moved him to Leverkusen. Played well for the first year or whatever. The new coach came in. And the new coach that came is managed by the same agency that managed a winger that came as well. Maybe, yeah? So he started to push that player, put Leon on the bench, and of course had to go to war again. Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I remember someone you told me that.
Yeah. So Leon got to play again, went to war. Leon played, scored 2 goals. I can still remember. I think I still have it. Where Rudy Bullock sent me a picture with Leon and I said, "You play him, he scores." Yeah, you remember I said, "You play him, he will score." And Leon has performed it very well. So the truth of it is, without advocacy and zealous advocacy, fierce advocacy, corruption and people will always try to push their players. Now, my point is, Leon has me. Whisper has me. What about all of those players that do not have anyone? Yeah? What about those players that their parents don't know, they just think they don't make it because they're not good enough? Not realizing they're being fought up because they don't come from a particular club that wants to promote their players. So the fact that my players get fight out is not unique to China. Other players get fight out a lot. So truly, the national team is not usually a reflection of the best that is there, right? Because when Jamaica played under 20, Leon was not there. Shamar Nicholson was not there. Yeah. Even look at people like Kyle Butler was not there. Kemar Reed was not there. All of these players are doing very well. Hey, how is the ball going fast? Look how long them are taking for reach from us. Yeah, so ball stay like him. Yeah, so Leon and those guys coming out on old sports. You know, it's his last few days. Let's go back on the 14th. You know, Bridget, turn off it. Yeah, so that's why. You know, so when Ryan telling me, how can you be telling me enough is enough? And the very next day you're on your show talking about they're trying to get a new coach and that's wrong and all of that. Why do you think they're looking for a new coach? They're looking for a new coach because Paul Hall stood with the players in Suriname. Yeah? And he said this is foolishness and unprofessional. So because he calls you out, you're going to try and get rid of Paul Hall? I can tell you this. You get rid of Paul Hall, you will have no national team. Because he deserves a chance. And he's doing well with the boys. Yeah? Mexico 1-1 draw. Yeah. Game before that, what was it? A win?
That was against Suriname, right?
Suriname? Yeah? When we qualify for the Gold Cup.
Yeah.
So don't even think for a second that this is how it's gonna go. You know, people have a voice now.
And it's funny because it's your academy. Of course, you're gonna be behind your players.
It's my job to be behind my players. What must I do? I can't go out and fight for every single player. But if by my fight it inspires others to do the same. Yeah. If by my fight it inspires others to develop their players and they're fully competent, then sure.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll see. They're playing tonight again. You know, Xander's will be starting or not?
Well, if he doesn't start, it would be a very. You see, the thing with Xander is, you don't see, as I said to those, the CDM, if you don't see him, then he's doing good. If your team is winning and you don't see him, he's doing well because it's his job to clean up the mess. It's not his job to look fantastic. Xander has some special qualities. You know, Xander can kick the ball from 30 yards out and rock it past it. Yeah, so you will see him when he scores free kicks. But outside of that, he's just efficient. Win the balls, give it to the attacking team. Win the balls, give it to that. You know?
It seems like there's a lot of comments about your comments or that your message on Instagram about the same topic.
Yeah.
People are just asking if you still stand by that or did you change your words now or anything like that. Because I understand I think it was.
Apologizing for the IG post?
That's what a lot of people are.
Oh, okay. Here's my apology. I apologize for being 1,000,000% correct. I apologize for forcing them to play Xander McNell by that comment. I do not believe and I do not withdraw it and I will never withdraw it. The JFF is corrupt. Yeah, I have proof that Fuzzy was not calling the shots in that country when he went down there. And I still don't believe he is. I just think that at this point, when it was his last game and they lost, yeah, they'd be out. They had to do something. So don't come now because Xander played and saved their tail end. that you're going to come and tell me that I should apologize. No shape, no form, no time.
I think could have guessed that was the case. They weren't asking, but yeah, I mean, yeah, the JFF always needs some work. News came out today, or I think officially today they lost the trademark to Reggae Boys.
Come on,
I think that was the official. Don't quote me on that, but I saw a message saying that was official, so unless that source is wrong.
How can you have Captain Burrell and Rene Simoes and all of us back then, because I was a part of that, create the Reggae Boys brand, build it to this point, and you're so damn inefficient that you did not go and secure that brand? What is wrong with you guys? And you talk to me about I should be being sorry for them? Hell no. Hell no. It's my job. Listen, no one who made positive change actually could remain positive about corruption and incompetence. Do you believe that Malcolm X, in what he was speaking about, was a bad guy? They thought he was bad then because he wasn't accepting what was going on. Frederick Douglass, he wasn't accepting what was going on. Just because someone doesn't allow you to continue the foolishness that you're doing, doesn't mean that we have to accept it. Leon Bailey said, if Jamaica doesn't make it to a World Cup, it will be the JFS. Now we have lost the Reggae Boys brand. Do you know how many years it took to build that brand? It's gone. Someone else owns the rights to it now. Yeah? Listen, I don't have a problem with any of the boys that are playing in for Jamaica's under 20. They're good boys, good talent. But if you have a kid that was left out on purpose to facilitate another club's players and they don't perform, then you're going to hear it. Yeah? What's being called down as well? Exactly, I'm glad you know. Right? But guess what? When they bench him again and they lose again, I'm going to light them up again. It's just so it is. What do you think George Mendes does? You think he sits around and then smiles? Our opinions are happy. Do you think Mino Raiola was like that? God rest his soul. The great agents of the world stand up for their players. Yeah? The great agents of the world do the right thing. Yeah? So, no.
Well, one of the topics we also were talking about, Chippy, in the title, about so how is this prep coming for next season?
Well, there's this prep right here. He's out on the boat relaxing.
He might be a special guest, but
he's been working and training hard. He's also doing the rehab for his foot. He's gone out to St. Thomas. He's getting the mud baths and the mineral baths. He's doing the right things, you know.
And he played three full matches. He played all the matches. So it's been good, and he played the games, did well. I think the best Jamaica's done in a long time. And the more unified, most unified I've seen the team. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because they go out there and they fight and they coach everybody together. So yeah. What is it? Triple. I am a patron. I ain't into no Phoenix or Cavaliers camp. Yeah, it's not about being in a Phoenix or a Cavaliers camp. It's about being in a Jamaica camp. The best must play. Period. If Whisper is the best striker, we must play. You understand? If Duncan is the best number 10 we have, he must play. Don't mean him come from Phoenix. At this particular time, Duncan is probably the best number 10 we have. Yeah? Because Jamani Bell is still younger than him. And Dylan don't reach that stage yet. But Duncan is the best we have. So I'm going to support him playing. But I'm not going to support Xander being left out. I'm not going to support Don Hugh Mitchell being left out. I'm not going to support Whisper being left out or the goalkeeper when they are clearly the best. You know? Let's introduce you to one of our top young talents. Come here, Portia. Portia has been selected. Went on the trials with the Cassava, went to the JFF, and coming a bit. And he did well, central defender. What happened to this? Show loud number now. I'm not going to scripted things, but I'm seeing people. After. Yeah, he's tell us a little about yourself, where your background in football.
My name is Carter. I'm a center. I play for more than Phoenix South Africa. I did the last one. Started and take
And to learn how to call it. That was a great Lord of them. Sorry, the car call, but not enough. Yeah, go on. Yeah, so you play center half. You played in the Money Cup this year. You tell them that already. What was the shape then? How old were you when you played? 15. Just turned 15. Yeah. And how many positions have you played with Phoenix since coming? Every position. Why?
Understand when you put somewhere different, you cannot go in a situation you don't understand. I already know kids and you child for anything to understand.
Correct. A good idea, a good example was Dante Peralta, right? You said both of them, you said right? What position did they put Dante to play on the track?
Left back.
And the other one? First one?
Right back.
Right back. So, and yet, he impressed at both too. So, that's the thing, you have to be ready for anything that you know.
Are you going to Europe as well?
Yeah, go on and selected when I said it out.
Oh, my bad.
Anyway, you're going to Spain with the trip. So you're going to go and play both. You're going to play on the 17 and also on the 19. Yes. But the only thing, if I have a pension, we get red card, can chat too much. I'm a baby, so keep it on quiet. Yeah.
So I was asking, keep doing what you're doing in your first year teams. So someone was asking what you think. So just your thoughts. Is your goalie Versace better than Boyce Clark? I think he's one selected.
I don't want to knock Boyce Clark. Yeah, I don't want to. I think he's a good goalkeeper. I have a lot more experience with Usai. Usai just turned 17, I think yesterday. He's 6'3" or 6'4". Yeah. Massive, great potential, and deserve to be in that squad that went. We played against Reading, and Demo, you were on tour in England, right? Come here. Demarion Harris, another one of the players selected for national under 16. So, Demarion, we played against Reading, right? Yeah? Sure. What's the score? 5-4? Who won? Okay, so 5 goals. You know the guy named Boyce Clark? He put it on the 17. Yeah. What did the keeper look like that day already? Big? Was he a black guy or a white guy? Don't remember? Okay. Was he better than Musai? No? Alright. So for me, I don't know Boyce Clark. I've seen him play 2 times when I went to watch a national team. I cannot evaluate him as better or not better, and I will put down him either. Right? What I will say is that I know Pusai and the reasons that they used to get Pusai off of that camp is very, very petty. And it had nothing to do with football. Absolutely nothing.
So Ryan LFC is making an appearance. I know one of the titles here was to respond to a bit of what people are saying, critics are saying. Well, Ryan made the video specifically talking to you recently. Basically, I think
is he there?
He's here. Well, he's in the comments.
Yeah.
He's right here. Send it to Ryan. But yeah, he essentially he was saying, and Ryan, I see your clickbait game has been getting better, but anyways, he was talking about how you should really focus on football and not speak out as much, even though you already kind of said this earlier in the program. I mean, the idea is to protect your players. It's always back your players, and that's what you're doing. Right?
Yeah, it's not just to protect your players, but from a nationalistic perspective, it's also to try and change the way of the behavior. Because it's not only about my players. Yes, I can fight for my players, but what about the other little kid that gets thrown to the wayside? That is better than just because he doesn't come from a particular club. He's fine. That's not right. Yeah, that's not right at all. Yeah, you have players that deserve to be there, no matter where they come from. You get me?
Exactly. Yeah, so just so everyone knew who's coming, we're out here at the beach today, giving the players some. And you know, Ryan knows how to just play around.
What did you say?
No, it's because I said shots fired to Ryan. It's all love, I guess.
Ryan, and stop telling lie.
And the clickbait works.
Nothing wrong with what I said. Everything was correct, and I'm not going to change how I operate. Because I call them out and say it's wrong. It's wrong. You get 5-0 because you're pushing the wrong thing. Equality and justice for all of that, man. I say. Equality, equal selection. Best players must play. Dujon Richards is the best forward we have. You have about a million football clubs in the world. So because I youth sign a professional contract, because I'm living in the US, and can sign a professional contract at 16. That means I'm better than Whisper. Leon never signed a professional contract at 16. I'm the main man of the national team now. Don't it? It signed at 18. So when Whisper signed at 18 now, and Whisper say, you know what? When I was 16 and a fight gets me, say, don't call me. Don't call me. I'm going to play for England. Like Raheem. You know, that's what they did to Raheem. At 17, Raheem came up for the national under 17 team. And they said they don't want a racehorse from there. But the racehorse will make some big money that Manchester City do. Yeah? And I started up for England, though. It's people like Fuzzy and them, man, they fault why Raheem not played for Jamaica. Yeah? Yeah? No, Whisper is not going to apologize. Leon made the same comments. Leon and Kyle made the same comments that Jamaica is not picking the right players when they were its age. And they were not picking the right players. What do you think? The youth must just sit down and the man has started up scoring at every training match, up every training session. I walk through the player them that is there. And you can tell him, say, oh, you're not carrying him. And then, oh, you must apologize because so this that man who I play for not half as good as the left toe. Anybody who know Whisper, see Whisper play would know Whisper is the top striker at this age group in Jamaica. And probably in the world. But you know what? You're going to be sorry. And as I said to all of them, I'm going to beg for one night jersey. I'm going to beg for a signed jersey for them. Remember, I tell you that. Yeah? Hold on, let me see this. Who is it? Oh. Who is it?
5. I'm trying my best to keep the holdouts. I'm feeling the best.
Let me see. Because of this one also the link to
Yeah, I'm trying my best to keep it together if I land to walk out in a second. Break. Someone saying your center back was good. He said he was injured, and that's why he was not selected.
So what? So what?
Saying, brother, your center back was good. He said he was injured, that's why he wasn't selected.
Yeah, that's what they said. But my center back was seen playing and dominating a game against Lions FC the day they left. Nothing is wrong with Duby. Yeah, nothing is wrong with Whisper either. And he's top. You can have Real Sociedad want to sign the player. And you here in Jamaica and turn him away? Come on. You know, it's not something that's new. It's not something that's new. And the cup all look like say, if not going to play the game you guys want to play, you're going to turn around and get rid of him.
So if Jamaica qualifies for the U20 World Cup, who should be in that team? Or no, who should Whisper be in that team?
I don't think he will be available.
Is that this year, the World Cup, or next year?
I don't care when it is. I don't think he'll be available. At this point, Whisper has decided, and this dad, myself, that we're going to focus on his professional career. Same thing we had to do it with Leon. We have to protect them heart. We have to protect those kids' heart. I had to protect Leon's heart when Tapa did it to him with the under 20. And we said, look, he's going to focus on his career. So between 17, 18, 19, Leon, 20, Leon was working on his career in Europe. So we can't afford anything. So I'm going to care about the boat. Hey, Hugo, you have a come from a captain for park your boat, bro. Anyway, so we he's saying he's really a good guy, a good friend to Leon as well. He not only this boat, so he could come up today, which is good because Leon always coming a lot of boats. Yeah, so as I said, we have to do the right thing. Yeah. Hello? Tigal, what's up? Lana? Hello? You probably want a link or something. Yeah, so as I was saying, when Leon was that age, we had to protect him the same way that we're protecting Whisper. You throw him away, that's fine. He won't be available. Simple. He'll go, whether it's in Belgium or Real Sociedad that he signs, Spain, after this trip, we move him, right? And we wish Xander Bignell all the power, all the strength today. He's carrying the Phoenix flag in his heart, raised in the Phoenix, the fires, hardcore, don't drink no water, machine, can't tired. Deal with it, Xander. Take care of business. We love you. And we're there. Right? His mom just messaged me, say, she's nervous about later. But she's nervous, but he seems fine. So his mom just said he's ready. He's fine. She's nervous, but I'm not, because I know Xander has nerves of steel. Concrete and steel. Tank well, all the way. It's true, yeah. Auntie want food. Set up the grill. The grill set up. That's who come to it. Come talk to us, Annika. Come here. Yeah, so we have one of our top wingers. And just let you know, Phoenix is not just Jamaican players only. We have top selection. So here's a charger if you want. iPhone, yeah.
No, but mine's not. USB-C.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so come around here, Shaba.
I'm gonna check my bag. You can sit here.
Yeah, come around here. So we're having Shaba join us. Shaba, yeah, you're live on our show, right? Can you just tell the viewers a little about where you came from and stuff?
Hi, my name is Sherman. I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
You have to talk low because we're
My name is Sherman. I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Small town football. I was recruited by Jamaica College. Okay, but then certain things didn't work out, so I joined the teams. But I was welcome there. Great ball to play. And been me into a good football and I'm becoming very good at what I do.
So let me ask you, is Phoenix easy?
So Phoenix is not easy. At first day I was here, I was like I was older, but I was at a smaller group because at the time,
school.
yeah, at the time we didn't know I was trying to play with the kids. But then he saw my potential and put me into the elite group.
So you went to the elite group, yeah? How have you enjoyed it since coming?
I've enjoyed it a lot of time. I've learned a lot since I come. There's so many things about intensity, ability, everything in training is sport,
All right, so now you're heading home for holidays. Yeah.
Spending 3 weeks over my family.
2 weeks, 3 weeks. You're looking forward to going back. Going to your mom and see them. Man, girlfriend.
Hey? My parents.
All right, so and then we'll be going back away. We just announced the trip to Europe publicly, so we're heading out now. All right, so let me invite this kid that wants to come on the program. Are you enjoying life though? What have you learned at Phoenix off the pitch? Yeah,
Off the pitch,
yeah.
I've learned a lot since Greg took me in. I've been doing work. He's helping me to become a man. He's helping me to become a man. I have to do my own food, do my own laundry, and get up the place, make sure it's clean. It's a lot to learn. And I'm gonna
All right, so the reality then is Tika just send the link to you so you can come up here. So you're right, Brandon?
Yeah,
Seasickness like your mash up. Yeah, so we're trying to wait a little so Chippy can join us, but we still have to leave because I'm actually. But the reality though, as I say, is that you're gonna go to a foreign country. You're gonna have to maybe alone, maybe sometimes you're hungry for the food that you want, homesick, all of those things. So you have to learn to take care of yourself, as part of the whole program here. You're not the first person from St. Vincent, you know that, right? You have Darren Rose who was here. Yeah, Darren Rose who was here. We have people like Matthew Wooling from Trinidad, Panamanians, all over Mexicans, all over the place. So that's it. So, all right, we'll let you go on and enjoy yourself. Bro, there, just do your thing. Yeah. Yes. Come on, brother. You can make it.
My thing doesn't reach.
Well, then drop the link. Of course, I drop the link. Drop the link in there, Brandon. So if anyone want to come on the show, look and see what's his name is on it.
We might have to switch phones though because this phone is not.
Yeah, battery died.
Yeah, they might this one reach. Still that person.
See what it is. I think it's this way. responding consistently. But yeah, so so that's where we are. Let's see what we can read. I'll try to read because you probably can see some right now. Teddy Lee, Craig will now drop my link. Craig, will the LB collection release again? Already ordered mine already.
July it's coming. Well, July the last shipment is coming. So.
Oh. So Jermaine Johnson, is it Teddy Johnson, Tivoli? Yeah, that means we have practice match with the under 20 in about an hour today. So we're just warming up here at Baby King and some come deep in the door. One U20 player Butler talking about, and it's Big Nell. I guess it's Big Nell at any 10. No, other players, listen, make the other man them who have them club promote them player. That's my job to promote my player.
It's because
just because I'm efficient at being a good manager and able to talk about my player to the world doesn't mean that I don't have a problem, that I have a problem with other players. I don't have any problem with any player in the national team. I don't have any problem with any player getting this chance. What I have a problem with is if you block my players because of reasons outside of football. Yeah? You know, so that's it. Yeah, I didn't know.
I'll go on, my boss.
I'm here looking at this.
Everything good?
I wonder why people, you know, I think I don't understand.
Yeah.
I have been Craig Butler. Not 16.
Yeah.
So why they going to believe that this morning I'm going to wake up
and then
there's going to be anybody other than Craig Butler? What I do?
I don't know.
Oh, Mighty Mice, that hey, man, about the clip with them Mighty Mice, ready, you know, man. Mighty Ants that talk about are Mighty Mice. We have two, you know, we have Mighty Ants and Mighty Mice. And so, yeah, so we're here. So, where I said, way up to?
Yeah, we just want to know what you think about the game later. What do you think our chances?
What do I think of your chances?
Yeah, our chances.
Playing dumb rep. I think, let me tell you something. I think, and this is what I want to be clear. Jamaica has raw material when it come on to young talent. Challenge that we have is the coaching and development on fairness and selection. So even though Whisper may not be there, even though Duvey is not there, it doesn't mean that we can't win. Understand?
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that I don't want you to win. Yeah. My job is to be a fair, zealous advocate. Because look at these guys. Oi, now come back 1 second. And when I look at these guys, Demo is here 3 years. Those 8.5 years. Michael, come. How long you been at Phoenix, Michael? Major? And anybody else find enough chances for you to make it in professional football? Put on somewhere that can live comfortable after on high school. So who are you depending on to make sure you say that? Right? So I'm depending on you to put in the work. My job is to get you, right? So it's not responsibility. Loyalty goes both ways, you know. I want Jamaica to win. I want us to make it to the World Cup. Don't stop this one. Don't let them never work on the professional. You don't slide them around. If for the under 17, you call Dante and Theo and Dylan, I don't mess them up. You can keep them going through. It's hard whisper already, and we need to just focus because see, people don't realize the impact on a youth psyche that this can have. It's not criminal, so you know. Yeah, I example. If someone believes that they did right,
Yeah.
will always come to them. Right? If they do right, good will always come to them. And the youth go out and they make the team and they perform, and they're supposed to do national team. And if some of the commanders come in and just get game over him and we're there. Right? What you gonna do? Come and say hello. We're live. Hello.
Big up yourself, my brethren. What go on?
Bless up.
What go on, Billy?
What go on?
You there, my brother? Thing good?
Yeah, man. Bless up.
Yeah, man.
This is our big captain. Here's the big. Yeah, man. So we're there. Yeah, so we're just so that's a thing. Have to do the right thing. You see that man, they would be here today.
Yeah.
Able to enjoy themselves. I live a good life and I work. We never fight for them.
Right.
Understand? Remember that Chippy never play on the same team, never play on that 20. Block him. Just like all the block whisper. Yeah? You have to make sure say you do the right thing by the youth. If it's not good enough, it's one thing. Good enough and you're fighting. Okay.
Yeah.
Come back down. Yeah, sir. Yeah.
All right. Greg, may you talk still, because I'm up on it. So, I don't watch along. So, may you talk. Zin?
All right, cool. Take care.
All right, bless up, Craig.
Yeah, so
all right, guys. So we're off. See you guys. Have a great time. Enjoy your life. Peace. And I wish Jamaica under 20 victory tonight. Good luck, guys. Match top Zander.